Right guys, just a quick update on my progress. First order of business is to quickly spray all this weeds with some herbicide. So that is what I'm doing first of all. And then also I'm running a contract here on field 5 where I'm fertilizing it. So once I'm done with this, I'm going to head over to field 5 for some fertilizing, just in order to get the money up a bit. So that's where we're going to start. Okay guys. Right, so here we are at field number 5. This is our first contract. We are going to fertilize this field and then see how it goes. From there, next thing I want to fertilize our own field, number 13, which also needs some fertilizer. So we're going to go there to soil composition. You'll see it needs some fertilizer. So we'll get around to that in a few minutes. Great, man. Alright guys, whilst my worker is doing the field, this one here at field 5, I've decided to make myself handy, and we've leased a mower and a baler so that we can mow and bale our grass there at field 13. So that's my next job while the worker is working, so that I can be productive in the same time, you know. So let's see how that is going. Great. Alright, so here we are at the edge of field 13. So we're going to get this whole contraption working. First have to unfold it, of course. Right, and then obviously I really hope this tractor is going to be strong enough to actually run this whole thing. We'll find out in a minute. Otherwise we might have to swap them around, you know. The John Deere into working this guy, and then this guy working the sprayer, which is probably a much better option. It's running, but it's slow. It's supposed to run about 20 k's an hour. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely swap the two around. It's going to be my best option. Right, so let's do that. Right, here I am back guys, and you'll see I had to buy a weight for this oak in front, because otherwise it was just too heavy on the back. So yeah, you'll see I only have 2,300 bucks left. And yeah, so we're cutting it close here. So now I can continue with this mowing here and baling. So let's do that. Oh, I can't because there's no front hydraulic. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll sort this out somehow. Okay guys, I'm gonna do an exchange here at the moment to order to have my fleet a bit better working for me. So I'm gonna quickly repair this and then sell it. Yes, so I need that front hydraulic, man. That is what we need. So we're going to buy the case, which gives us 125 kilowatts with the front hydraulic and everything that we need just to get the game going. You know, it's also got a PTO in front, a whole lot, so that's going to be nice. So we're going to go with that for now. In the process, we're basically just swapping the John Deere out for the case, which in my opinion is money well spent. We get a brand new tractor first of all, and we get a little bit more cash in the bank, which is, yeah, I think it's a good trading, eh? What do you think? Same speed, everything, just a different make, different brand. Okay, excellent. Right, in the meantime, the worker on field 5 ran out of fertilizer. So yes, I'm just back filling it up. Great, so here we are back in the field. Just want to get this worker going again. Right, and there we go. Should be happy now any moment. There you go. Right, now we can go back to our mowing eventually. Okay, so let's start with this boy. And now we should be totally happy to drive a little bit faster. That is way better. Going like a Boeing. Alright guys, I'll see you a bit later then. Right, because I don't have a loading wagon yet, and the price for silage is $170. I'm not too sure where it's going to go on this difficult economy. So I think the economy is on hard, yeah. So I'm not too sure where it's going to turn. So my decision is to first of all store them for a while and take it from there, you know. Now, because this silage is just wrapped, I don't need to put that under storage in under roof storage. So what I'm going to do is going to just find a nice quiet spot for me to unload it, which is out of the way. I'm wondering, where shall I put it? I'll find a spot. I'll show you guys later. Now, I've decided, I think here right next to the tree is a nice spot for it. So I'm going to have it all offloading here. Well, whatever I make of this field, we'll put here for the meantime until I see the best price, and then we can take them all with the loading wagon into the sell spot. Good. Great, guys. So here's another two coming out. Better move a bit forward. Nice, just like that. Great stuff, man. Our mowing is coming along. I'm just first mowing all the grass here around on the farm that's available. That's free grass, and you don't want to throw that away, you know. It's money that's going to go to waste if you just leave it or just drive over it. Okay, guys. Great, and another successful roll on grass. Good stuff. You won't believe it, guys. We ran out of fertilizer on the very last stretch. I'm going to put about 1.7 in. That should be enough to cover this. It's quite crazy. Look at that. Only a little bit left on field 5. And I'm on 99%. So yeah, it should be finished just now. Going to do this last stretch myself. Just until this contract is finished. Okay, that is awesome. Alright, so it wasn't actually that much. So now I can go back and collect my money. Very, very nice. So here's another one that's paying very nicely. Field 20, field 9 for 23,000. Also for fertilizing. So I will tackle that one just after I've done my own field. So I first want to do my own field. So yeah, things is looking up, guys. So I'm going to set to worker on my own field to do our fertilizing there on field 13. Here we go. There goes the worker, all on his own. It's going to do the fertilizing for us while I'm going to keep on mowing the grass. Right, and yet another good baling delivery. Right, guys, so that is our own field fertilized for the first stage. If we can have a quick look at that. I'm going to also accept this contract now, which is the second highest, or the next highest paying one. And then what we're going to do is just have a look at our own field. Oh, it skipped a little spot there. Just have a look. It's alright, doesn't matter. Okay, good stuff, man. Getting on along great. So I'm going to fertilize field 9 now. Great, and here we are setting off the worker at field number 9. And now we're heading back to our own field to carry on with the mowing. we like got a little bit still left to do, that whole field on that side, or that part of the field on that side, but this one is getting slowly done. So yes, we're getting there. Right, so yeah, we finished that area there in front of the shops or the storage. Now we're doing the side and that area, that side of field 13. So we're getting there slowly, guys. Right, this guy has finished off his tank of fertilizer, so we're going to quickly refill it there at the farm and then yeah, set him out to continue. He is now about 50%, so we're going to definitely make it with another full tank. So yeah, it's touch and go, guys. So we'll see just now. All right, great stuff. Alright, here we are back at the farm. So we get into our fertilizer position. Alright, to refill our tank, and there you go. I just love how slippery this mud is. It's quite funny how the tractors are spinning in it and going crazy. I love it. I must say this little Deutz-Fahr is really getting like really filthy inside, you know. I mean, look at that. It's like really horrible. We're going to have to give these tractors a good wash tonight after work, which means we're going to have to buy a little pressure washer. That's the one thing I want to do, and also get a, well, I can take them to the workshop for some servicing. I think we'll do that. Take our equipment to the shop for some nice tune-up and servicing. Okay, guys, it happened again. Like on 99% we ran out of fertilizer, so yeah, I'm gonna have to run the Agrostar back to the base and just get some more fertilizer just to do that 1%. Crazy stuff, eh? Great, man. So we are filled up and ready to roll. It's all the way back to field number 9. So I'm going to show you guys how nice and slippery this mud is here on the corners. That's like crazy, especially when you've got a bit of load on it. You go through the corners on that, it's nice and slippery, but it's like quite fun driving through it, I must say. Alright guys, I'm just doing the last bit of the contract on field number 9. Almost there. There you go. I want to just show you, it's no point in wasting your money finishing off that little bit of what's left over, because the moment you collect your money, bloop, there it is, it's all done. So you'll just waste your money if you're going to do the rest of it anyways. Okay, I just have to keep this worker going since we only have one field and I'm already a worker, you know. So our next options are basically field 6, 14 and 15 that needs fertilizing. So let's see which is the biggest ones or the closest ones from where we are, 6, 14 and 15. So yeah, let's do number 6 first, because it's like right here next to us. So that's the next one we will tackle, field number 6. There you go, we accept it, and we are on our way. I thought I'll just share with you guys the process I do with horseplay. That was field number 9. So what we do, obviously, is we get here to course generation. We want to do field 6 now, because that's the next one up. We're going to do 2 headland passes, and let us not do headlands this round. Let's just go up and down, because we've got space on the top and bottom. And that's basically it. Vehicle position, and there you go. And there we are. So now what we do is just reverse back a little bit, and we say go to the first waypoint, and then the next thing we want to do, obviously, is save this. It's field 6, 30, and it's a 24 meter width. Right, and then what you do is I'm just going to drop that under field contracts like so. So there's all my field contracts, field 5, 6 and 9 that I've done so far. And this one obviously is our own field. Good. Alright, let the worker continue and let me get back on the mowing. That's where I was interrupted. Alright guys, we'll continue as the day goes along. Hi there guys, just a situation report, or a sit rep if you will. At field 6 you can see we are virtually finished with the next mission there, and then with our field mowing you can see we're almost finished with this side. That side we have been finished, so everything is going crackingly good. Just drop that one here. Alright, so this side we should be finished now any second. There you go, contract is finished, so we can collect that. And then we can stop the driver here and immediately jump into the next contract. I must say that's a harvesting. Fertilizing is number 14. We can do that one. So let's head off to field 14, which is, I think, the one on top there. Just have a look. 14 is that one there. Alright, so nice and close to the farm as well. I think, let me go past there. I think it's time to roll up our little, fold up our little spreader, or sprayer rather. Great stuff, man. Good, there we go. Alright guys, because field 14 is so close to the edge, We're rather going to do headland passes on that, because otherwise to turn around there if you don't have a headland, then yeah, it's going to be difficult with these long booms, you know, of the sprayers. So let's just get some nice 2 headlands in there and let's roll, man. First waypoint and drive. Yes, obviously I did fill up the sprayer again, and this one we can save as F14 for field 14, 30, 24 meter wide, and that's it. And then just drop that also into our field contracts, and there we are off. Nice. So let's leave the worker here to do its little mumbo jumbo, and then we can carry on with our field work, which is the grass mowing. Good. So I'll catch you a bit later. We only got a small piece left. And then what is the price of that silage doing? It's still at 170, so it hasn't moved yet. But I suppose it's going to move during the night or later on during the day. It's still early. It's only like 3 hours since we started. You know, 2 3/4. So yeah, it will definitely start moving later on this afternoon or tomorrow or during the night or whatever, you know. So we'll just monitor it. That's the plan. Good stuff. Well, guys, as we into the last bit of the mowing, well, we actually still got a small piece of grass to do there on the long edge. This is like the very last bit on this side, which you're gonna rejoice with me now. So it's been quite a while up and down this small little field, but we're almost there. Amen. Thought you'd like to see the last bit there. Good. All right. And now, of course, I don't know if you know it, but you can actually mow this, what do you call it, the weeds. You can mow the weeds. It doesn't count as anything, but it's always fun mowing them. Yeah, look at that. Just to show you, yeah, it's quite fun. Alright, so this is the last piece of the pie. Once this is done, we are done with the mowing of the grass on our property, and then we'll take it from there. Okay. Now in the normal market, I know the bales, I think they roughly go for around, I'm guessing now about 300 plus bucks per ton, you know, per 1,000 liters. So at the moment they're only 170, so it's not really worthwhile selling them. That's why I've decided to keep them until the price is better. So we'll check it out. I'll keep an eye on the price. Right, so here we are offloading our last bale for this whole area. So now we've done the grass mowing, and we are all finished up with that. I'm gonna sit and ponder now what we're gonna do for the rest of the day, because it's like only 11 o'clock, you know. If we don't want to waste the daylight with any wasting of time, you know. We can't sit around and do nothing, because time is money, and yeah, while it's this day we need to sort it out and work. But what I can do is I can return the mowers, because I've leased them. I didn't buy them, obviously. So I'm gonna return these mowers. So for the meantime, and to do that, just go here to the garage, nice and easy, leased items, and then just return that one. Yes, thank you. Okay, and then this one, return. Yes, thank you. Great, man. And then let's have a quick look at, let me just put this tractor off so we can have a bit of peace and quiet. Let's have a quick look at our, I think it's here where we have, how many bales have we got? Created bales, 39 bales we got. That is really not bad for 3 hours, say 2 hours, 2.5 hours of work, you know. Really not bad. So yeah, I think 39 bales. It cost me, I think, about almost 4 grand. 3848. Say four. Say call it 5 grand. If you take fuel and everything else in consideration, to mow this grass, and we've got 39 bales, of which they're 170 at the moment per thousand, and there's 4, so it is 6,000. No, it's 1,600. Let me just think. It's 400, so it's about 600, 650 per bale. So yeah, we're gonna make a bit of money out of that baling, but that's why I'll rather wait until it's really gone up a bit. The price 170 is very low. We should get much more for them. I just want to have a quick look here on my calculator. It's 170 times that. I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4. So it's 680. That's right. 680 per bale, and we've got 39 of them. So 680 times 39 gives us 26,500. So it's fairly good at the moment, but it's going to go much better if we just hang on to them. The price is definitely going to go up, and we're going to make a sack of money out of this grass. And if you look at the grass, you can see it's already growing again, you know. So within a few days we're going to have another mow and make another bunch of money on it. So yeah, not bad at all. Well guys, alright, so we're going to just wait for this worker to finish this field, and then we will carry on from there. Good. Guys, I've also just realized something now. My sprayer has been spraying at 12 k's an hour. So now, because of that high maintenance, look at it, it's only getting 9 k's an hour out of it. So we're going to first stop here and then continue to take the sprayer to the workshop quickly and service it, so we can get back on track with the speed. So we're going to wait there, right there, stop the driver, and then we're going to go to the workshop, quickly service the sprayer, and then we'll continue from there. So otherwise we're going to waste money spraying out a lot of unnecessary fertilizer. Alright guys, I'll chat to you, I'll show you when I'm finished. Okay. Right, here we are guys. So first things first, let's get rid of this little weight in front, because otherwise it's going to mess us around for sure. I'm just going to reverse this sprayer of ours in there. Let's see who's going to be wanting to be serviced first. It is the sprayer. Look at that, it's almost totally worn. So let's repair that for 245 bucks. And it's brand new, or as good as new. It's probably not brand new, but I mean, you know what I mean. Now our tractor, let's give that our focus service. Oh, I hate that. I have to offload this thing first. There you go. Tractor is not that bad. But you do lose a bit of power, you know, when things isn't running smooth. So now, lastly but not the least, I'll spare you the weight. I'll just service that little weight there as well. Right guys, here we are, all serviced up and on our way back. I was thinking the fertilizer isn't that low, but I'm gonna do a stop at the farm anyway. Whilst we stopped working now, we might as well have a quick stop there at the farm and fill up the fertilizer. And then while the worker is finishing up, I'm going to buy us a nice pressure washer to wash our vehicles. Because you all know, listen, this is getting out of hand. It is falsely. I really struggling to, well, it's not really struggling. You can still see clearly out of it, but yeah, it's a mess. You're gonna have to clean up this mess. So yeah, way to go is the pressure washer, and we will sort it out. All right. So that's the plan, guys. I will fill you in a bit later again. I was thinking, for those of you who haven't seen the shortcuts yet, I'm going to drive one of these nice shortcuts that I've made, or little farm roads. And here we are. This is one of my favorite little roads. It's a real farm road. No, it's not an easy to drive highway. It's the way farm roads are, especially on the real farm Nevada. They all look like this, rough and nice little roads through the bush and through the trees and the hills and whatever. So yes, very realistic. Well, the best I could do in any ways. All right, guys. So I'll fill up and get the worker going again. Well, there you go, guys. Look at that. 12 k's an hour again. Wonderful. No problems there, right? Let's just set the worker up. Can take over there. Nice. Now I can go do something else. Right, what to do? I'm rolling my thumbs now. Okay, guys, we'll chat a bit later again. Good, guys. Just bought us a nice Karcher to give our vehicles a nice wash. Let's keep them nice and clean while we're at it. This case wasn't that dirty, but yeah, it also needs a good wash and a clean, so yeah, might as well just get stuck in and do it, Alright, so that's it there. All nice and fresh. Oh, great, guys. Here we get to the end of our another field work contract. So we're right here, almost there. There you go. Right, so we can stop this guy now. And there we are. So now let's see what else have we got going for us here. Fertilizing. Oh, field 15. That's our next one. Right, so let's get cracking with field 15. And then the next thing we want to do, obviously, is to fill up before we go to field 15, which is just over the road. Right then. Okay, so I'll fill up and I'll see you that side. Okay guys, here we are, field 15, and we just set the worker on here to fertilize it for the customer, which is Mr. Bernd Young, and giving it normal liquid fertilizer. So yeah, you should be happy with that. Right. Good. Alright, I'll see you a bit later then. Okay guys, so yeah, two things. The first one is I've been keeping an eye on the silage or silage, whichever way you prefer, and it's just started to go up, so yeah, we're gonna keep an eye when that turns around, and then we will be selling our bales, which will be nice. And then the second thing is, yes, I'm gonna start plowing the fields back, or the grass back to fields, to join this field of ours. so that yeah, we can maximize our yield of this field. So yeah, that will be my next job. And yeah, so while that other worker is doing the fertilizing, I'll be plowing this field into, or enlarging this field rather. I'm going to do this side and obviously that side, and then there to the east I will do that side as well, next to the road, as close to the road as possible. Okay, good man. Alright, just to show you where I am now, I've done the outsides, making use of virtually every little bit of land that is available, right around up to there. So yeah, going right around and just plowing this field's bigger, so we can get the maximum out of this piece of property. It's really nice to enlarge your fields. Just plow out these grass and bushes. Always a nice sound as well. It's great stuff, man. Yes, we're giving the Day1 a well-deserved wash. Him and the sprayer there in the back. It's because they're really filthy, you know. I really need some just a good, nice, clean wash. Make sure everything is nice and clean. And then we continue to... Yeah, man, that's much better. Just came to refill the sprayer. We're about, I think, 92% on that field. So almost there, guys. Just a quick, how can I say, tip or a heads up on this little Day1 farm. This is the one I've modified myself. It's one that I downloaded, and I didn't like the sound of the engine. So the sounds you're hearing here is my own sounds that I've added to it, and it sounds much better than the original one, the 4.7, or the one that it came out with. So yeah, I much more enjoy this tractor sound than the one it had, and that's why I thought I'll just add it into the list, you know, of mods to use. Well, there you go, guys, some more info. Right, guys, another contract is finished, so we can grab that one and collect it, and then that's harvesting. We're going to leave that for later. Field 7 and field 17 still needs fertilizing, so let's do 7 first, because that's a bit closer, and we accept that one. Right, so field 7 is the next one to roll. Okay, so I'll meet you there. So here we are, guys. Field 7. We just set the worker away, and he's going to fertilize this for us. And at the end of the day, we'll get around about 10,200 bucks for this job, minus the fertilizer, obviously. So there he goes, man. Awesome. In the meantime, I'm busy continuing to plow back our fields here. Grass, we're turning this into nice farmland. So yeah, just carry on doing this while our worker is slaving away there in the fertilizing field. Awesome. We're coming along nicely, guys. Slowly but surely we're getting there. It's just one of those things, eh? Just keep on going. Don't be in a rush. Just go on and keep on plowing forward. And that's it. Good stuff. Right, guys, so our contract on field 7 is finished. So we can stop this boy. He doesn't need to carry on here. Good. Let's see, I think it was field 16 was the other one. Let's collect our bucks here. Oh, field 17. Harvesting, fertilizing. Field 17. I first want to do the big jobs, you know, the ones that where you really make money. The smaller ones we can leave for later. I think we've done alright for 4 hours of work, and that was like real life hours. I didn't speed up the time at all, just because I want to pack in as many jobs as possible into this first day, so that we can have sufficient time, you know, just doing everything and getting everything ready. Great, man. So I'm going to refill now and then head up to field 17. Righto guys, here we are at field 17. We're spraying this nice tobacco plants, probably to get rid of all the bugs and the stuff that eat the leaves, because tobacco is your crop is actually the leaves, so you don't want anything eating the leaves. So yeah, we're spraying this nicely for this customer. Who is he? Mr. Paul Gerber. Good stuff, man. Okay, so I'm going to continue back at the ranch with the plowing. This is how far I am. Nearly there. And then yeah, we'll catch up a bit later. Yeah, I just want to share with you as well this thing they call a plow. Yeah, it's not really a plow. In my opinion, this is much more like a ripper or a subsoiler. If you look at these teeth, they're basically made to do work underground. It doesn't really turn the ground around, it just rips it apart, breaking off all kinds of roots and all that thing that's underneath the soil, breaks it apart, you know. And it makes nice thick channels for the air and water to go into the soil. So yeah, but in the game they call it a plow, but it's not really a plow. Just such, you know, but it works as a plow in the game. So yeah, we go with that because it's a nice little tool to use. That's why I added to the equipment list to start with, you know, because it's handy, 4 meter wide, very nice to start with. And then the other thing, in real life you will not be able to turn with this type of equipment. The moment you turn, you'll start breaking teeth. So in order to turn in real life, you have to lift it up first, do your turning, and then push it back into the ground. It's totally impossible to turn while driving with this thing in real life. Believe me, I've plowed many a plow in real life, you know. So yeah, with any plow or ripper or whatever, you cannot turn your vehicle. There's no scope for turning. Very slowly you can do very large turns, but yeah, it's not really advisable. Straight line work is the real way to go, you know. That's why you'll see me do like almost like a figure of 8 to get back in line with this one. Just push it back in, and there you go. So yeah, there's just a little bit of more info on this plow. I hope you enjoy that. Right, man, that is basically the last bit of plowing work here in this side of the map. Now we need to quickly, for the field, now we need to quickly go and just plow that little piece there, and then we are done. Then our whole field is enlarged. I'm not going to take away any of this ground that side. I don't think it's really necessary. So I'm going to leave it just as is there for us to maybe have more storage, place for a house later on or whatever, you know. But we'll see. We'll take it, play it by ear. Great guys, so here we are. I'm just going to finish off this little piece here, and then field 17, once that is fertilized, I'm going to call that a day in real life. So yeah, it's a late now. I've been playing I think 4 or 5 hours now, so yeah, I must actually call it a day in real life, but the day is not finished in the game, so we'll leave it there. I'm just going to save and carry on tomorrow or whenever I have time again. But yeah, I just thought I'll show you the start of my game, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, guys, take care, man, and I really hope that your start will be as good, or if not better than mine. Not that mine was really that spectacular, you know, but at least we achieved quite a bit for the day. We made 100 grand profit from fieldwork and spent about 10, maybe a little bit more than 10 grand in equipment and whatever. So yes, guys, have a wonderful day, and bless you, man. It's Farmer Bob signing out. Cheers.